Thank you. Thank you for inviting me to speak here today. My name is Sue Paish, and I am the CEO of Canada's Digital Technology Supercluster. Like many Canadians, you may be asking yourself, who are we? What do we do? How do we do it? And why should you care? I'm going to answer those questions in a moment, but first I want to start to talk to you about why I'm part of this organization. I am the proud mother of 3 amazing young women. For the past 35 plus years that I've been in the business community, everything I have done to build a better Canada for my children and all of their friends, which in today's connected world includes hopefully your children as well. As chair of the Vancouver Board of Trade in 2010, and for the past 2 years as chair of the BC Business Council, I've seen data on Canada's declining competitiveness. I wondered whether we were doing enough to address our society's most pressing issues like climate change, sustainable healthcare, the competitiveness of our economy, and being able to scale companies emerging from our vibrant technology and other sectors. To me, it did not seem like we were getting Canada ready for an increasingly complex and competitive world. The notion of an entirely new approach to innovation caught my attention. The more I looked into it, the more I concluded this is gutsy stuff. I decided I was going to see what I could do to test this program and its potential. And so here I am, 22 months in the role, and I tell you that I can see the potential of the program. For example, Protein Industries Group out of the Prairies uses technology to make Canada a leading source for plant proteins. The Next Generation Manufacturing Group in Ontario will build manufacturing capabilities using technologies such as advanced robotics and 3D printing. Scale AI will bring retail, transportation, and other sectors together to build intelligent supply chains through AI and robotics. And the Ocean Supercluster is focused on capturing the big opportunities from our oceans. But returning back to the Digital Supercluster, who are we? We are a member-based, not-for-profit, comprised of over 450 organizations representing some of Canada's brightest minds and names in health, communications, technology development, natural resources, research, and industrial manufacturing. We are solving some of industry's and society's biggest problems through a collaborative innovation model, the likes of which this country has not seen before. Here's a few examples. What if we could use data to speed up the time it takes to identify and locate major weather events, such as forest fires, and reduce their impact? And perhaps get to the point where we can forecast where and when these events might happen through data collected by Canadian-built Earth observation satellites. What if we could build an integrated data platform to collect, secure, and leverage data on the health of our freshwater resources, and use this data to better protect the health of our lakes, rivers, and streams, something that we do not do now in a country with tens of thousands of these water bodies? What if we could reduce the diagnosis time for malignant melanoma from 6 months to a matter of days? 1 in 6 Canadians will get this disease in their lifetime right now. Your survival rate over the period of 6 months goes from 85% to 15%. It takes you 6 months to get an appointment to see a dermatologist for diagnosis. These are just 3 of the 21 examples of the problems that we are solving through the projects we have selected to date so far. So how do we do this? This is where it gets interesting. We start with identifying the big problems, the problems that need solving to build a better Canada and to improve the strength and resilience of our economy. Next, we bring disparate organizations together to discuss potential solutions. This is not generally how Canadian industry solves problems. Generally, if there's a problem, a single organization or 2 get together and try to solve the problem. If they don't have the talent or the tools they need, they go and buy it. That's not what we do. We bring together small entrepreneurial companies, researchers, large enterprises, and medium-sized organizations and invite them to explore potential solutions to these problems. As they do this, we have seen that solutions emerge that are different from and better than any single organization could do on its own. This is collaborative innovation. It's exciting to see this level of activity and the results that we're delivering in less than 2 years. We've received over 100 expressions of interest and invited 36 teams to submit formal proposals over 3 competitive project calls that we have launched since the summer of 2018. And we have many more in development. What's equally exciting is what we did not expect. the benefits that flow from ideas that we did not advance, the benefits from interactions that come from the work that this organization does by bringing different organizations together. Consider Finger Foods Advanced Technologies in Port Coquitlam, BC. If Mr. Julian was here, I would point to him. It's just down the street from his riding. Finger Food was part of a team that submitted a proposal in 2018. We did not select that proposal. However, as a result of the relationship built during the development of the proposal, there was a ripple effect, including partnership with a new company, Enbridge, as well as other companies. This prompted the opening of an office in Calgary for Finger Foods, where they now project hiring additional 200 people by 2023. It's exciting to see that what we do is becoming a material, fundamental element in creating a new culture of innovation, which is spawning new ways for organizations, small and medium, to grow and succeed. There's DNA Stack from Toronto. Since joining the Supercluster, this company's Toronto office has doubled in size, growing from 8 to 16 employees with a 50% jump in revenue forecast for this year. And Vancouver-based Meta Optima, which raised $8.6 million in a Series A funding in 2018, has now grown to more than 70 employees since joining the Supercluster. We're launching competitive calls for projects approximately every 6 months. Our fourth call for projects is slated for this summer, so the next time I'm here, I look forward to sharing the success stories with you. Projects selected to date have budgets totaling $65 million, 60% of which is from industry and partners. Half of this investment is from small and medium enterprises, and SMEs comprise 52% of our project participants. And we're just getting started. Our real-world successes and failures have calmed my personal apprehension about this program and this policy. I can see the stunning potential of the entire Innovation Supercluster Initiative, and in particular, what we are doing in our Innovation Supercluster organization in British Columbia. I started telling you that everything I do in my life, I do to build a better country for my kids and all of their friends, as well as my granddaughter. I am both proud and determined to tell you that this initiative is part of filling my obligation to my children and yours. Thank you.